I start by transforming this muddy mess into a beautiful garden bed. First, I scoop away excess dirt and level the area near the house. I spread mulch and define the curve with edging. After adding a layer of smooth river stones, I place large rocks to create a mini waterfall effect. Next, I tackle the front walkway. I dig a winding shape in the grass and line the edge with recycled glass bottles. Once I fill it with soil and flowers, the transformation is incredible. At night, I add lights inside the bottles for magical glow. Facing a slippery, muddy slope is not fun, so I decide to build clever tire steps. I place recycled tires in order from the bottom up and fill each one with wood chips to create a stable, non-slip surface. It looks very professional, and walking becomes easier. Moving to the backyard, I use large wooden rings in decreasing sizes to form a multi-level tower. Each ring is filled with rich soil. I plant many tomato plants in it. Look at them growing. This way of growing tomatoes also makes harvesting easier. Now let's make the side of the house look more beautiful. I carefully clear a large patch of grass around the palm tree and install flexible edging in a gentle wave pattern. I lay geotextile fabric and neatly plant greenery around it. I combine red, black, and white gravel to create a colorful contrast that looks like a piece of art right in the garden space. Next, I move to the front walkway area. I clear the grass and install similar flexible edging. I add a layer of wood chips and lay geotextile fabric on top, then carefully plant into the prepared holes. I create contrast by using gray gravel on one side and white gravel on the other. The pattern looks truly impressive and enhances the overall beauty of the house. My friends and I work together on this giant flower spiral project. I prepare a large circle and lay geotextile fabric on top, then fill it with nutrient-rich soil and use flexible rings to shape a spiral in the center. For the border, I use white gravel to highlight the design. We plant many flowers in different colors along the spiral, alternating with stones to create a mesmerizing effect. Next, I use recycled bottles for a unique building project. I clean the bottles and use cement to bond them into the walls and roof of a house. Light passes through the glass and creates a colorful interior for my garden home. I have always wanted a greenhouse, so I am building a sunken one to keep a stable temperature all year. I dig a rectangular trench in the backyard and build strong wooden walls with a solid roof frame. I use clear plastic to cover the roof. Inside, I set up 2 raised beds on both sides and add soil with dry straw. I plant watermelon and cantaloupe because they love warmth. Everything is growing well. The melons are now big and ripe. This sunken design works very effectively. For the path around the garage, I remove the top grass layer and pour sand in. I build a border with gray bricks, then add soil before placing geotextile fabric on top. I plant decorative plants around the surface and spread white gravel in empty areas to enhance the look of the house. I also install solar lights so it shines at night. To keep my firewood dry and neatly organized, I am building a simple storage shed. I start with a flat gravel base and assemble a sturdy wooden frame. Then add a sloped roof with classic red tiles to protect the wood from rain. It sits along the fence and holds a huge amount of firewood. Arranging dry firewood like this also makes it easier and faster to take wood when needed. Next, I will show you a simple way to start a vegetable garden. I clear grass near the porch and spread old newspaper on top. This is a great and eco-friendly way to block weeds without harmful chemicals. I scatter seeds, add soil over them, and carefully water every day. Before long, I have a lush green wall of peas. Finally, I transform a muddy path so everyone can walk safely. I use a small excavator to level the surface, then place precise natural wooden logs to form safe and charming steps. I fill gaps with gravel and crush stones to make the path firm. This is the best part of my day.